Welcome back. I'm playing Xcom Chimera Squad. This will be my second playthrough. I did add some mods to this one, and the ones I ultimately settled on were the medkit expansion, the Julian Shen, the non-lethal bind, and the medkit use for um, the technical people to be able to do it from range. I thought about doing the roster size increase, but I really don't want the units getting bonus XP at base. I think that's going to quickly get too overpowered because a lot of the things, as you've seen with the first playthrough, get unlocked as the units get stronger. And I think there needs to be some sort of limitation on how quickly you can level your guys up. And you shouldn't be able to get everybody to max level right away, because that's going to just make the game too easy. And the whole point of this playthrough is to try to make it more difficult on the harder setting. So let's start a game. We'll go to Impossible, and that's fine. Let me see, what were these things again? So Iron Man, single save, failed missions, must be restarted. Oh, didn't think you could even... I guess I don't know how that's different from the other one. I certainly don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. We can't do this one. We'll have an... Yeah, let's try it with no healing, because I guess there were some times where it was actually healing our units after the encounters. And now that I know how that works, that's not what we want to have done. So let's continue.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day Xcom sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
What is this all about now? I get to choose my guys, huh? Oh. I hope when I activated and deactivated it didn't default it to where it was going to be. So Torque, Shelter, these are the three guys I didn't use from last time. So we're going to want Terminal. We'll take you, you, and you. And we'll get Julian next. And then we'll work on getting some of these other characters. And this will just allow us to go into the vents without an issue.
Chimera Squad, heads up. Director's on the line from Xcom HQ.
Chimera Squad, I know you're still settling in, but this cannot wait. A short time ago, insurgents crashed the opening of City 31's Memorial Museum. They took Mayor Nightingale hostage. 3-1 PD attempted a rescue, but the insurgents triggered a plasma bomb. Everyone inside was lost. Yes, 3-1 PD should have requested our help, but dwelling on that is counterproductive. We need to focus on what we do next. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Okay, so we'll start with the progeny and do this investigation.
The progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability. Victims willingly hand hand over what the progeny need, then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
All right.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after Xcom won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Alright, we'll move down to the armory and see these guys. So what does she have? She has a submachine gun. And her biography, so from Siberia, prior to the war, hatched at a new Arctic facility in 2020. During the occupation, attached to Advent, learned to target and track down undesirable elements, hunted down resistance groups for the War of Liberation, actively fought resistance forces in Xcom for the war's duration. To present, offered to serve as OPFOR, opposing force, training for post-war Xcom soldiers in training because, in her own words, detention is boring, and this way I can get out and still fight Xcom. Placed under the direct supervision of Colonel Kelly, with whom she formed an unexpected bond, requested a transfer after Colonel Kelly's promotion to director of the Xcom's Reclamation Agency, assigned to Chimera Squad with the director's approval. So you also have a submachine gun. From Chile. Prior to the invasion, lived on a farm with his parents, 2 siblings, and extended family. During the invasion, separated from his family, collected and processed into resettlement camp. During the occupation, exhibited signs of psionic aptitude, dropped into an Advent program studying the capabilities of human-born psions, fled Advent after being forced to kill dozens of criminals with his psionic abilities. Connected with the resistance group, they brought him on for his agricultural knowledge. He kept his psionic abilities secret. War for Liberation rallied on his psionic abilities, or relied on his psionic abilities to defend against terror attack. Presently reluctant to join Xcom for formal psionic training, transferred to the Reclamation Agency. At its inception, requested placement in Chimera Squad at the behest of his fellow agents. And we are familiar with her. And Zypher from Australia. Prior to the invasion, no confirmed past. Scattered records suggest she was Australian, undergoing a hybrid amalgamation and psionic lathe procedure in 2021. During the occupation, officially created in 2021 per Advent records, transferred to City 31, transferred as a loyal agent soldier under the psionic network, separated from the psionic network by skirmishers, resistance faction, joined the skirmishers and quickly rose in their ranks, operated primarily in City 31's region, fought Advent alongside Xcom for the duration of the war, and present for the fall of City 31. To present, left skirmishers at the war's end, applied to the Reclamation Agency after failing to uncover her human past, recommended for Chimera Squad by multiple XCOM soldiers she once fought beside. Alright. So definitely going to be a different start here. I kind of like how on the harder difficulty, you know, when you're on the lesser difficulty, your tutorial mission's actually going after the mayor and you guys fail and then she dies. But in this one, it's like they didn't call us and she died, so it's their fault. So that's kind of funny to me. So let's get started on the... Okay, I can't do anything because I don't have any field offices. I do have intel.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Alright. So you don't even use weapons. Alright. Well, let's get you some trank rounds. Let's get you some trank rounds. Investigate the progeny. Whisper here. I'll send you an updated... I'll keep you updated on any activities requiring our attention. Speaking of which, the entire progeny front company just opened fire on 31 PD. We should check that out, right? And... but I can do even more than that. Well... it get me some bonus intel. Why don't we hold off on upgrading that?
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable...
I'll have submachine guns. That should make it easy to focus on master-crafted weapons.
3-1 PD asked to speak with this company's owner about his connections to the progeny. That's when his staff pulled weapons, and the police barely made it out.
Does anybody hear that buzzing? Reminds me of Advent's psionic network.
You would know better than I would. Keep your mind peeled, I guess.
Successful shots will stun.
Let's do this.
I wonder how that works with her and her breaching, if she doesn't have a ranged unit. He's stunned, so we don't need to worry about him. Fearless advance. Blitz towards and melee them after the breach. Well, let's see if that stuns them or not. Cypher blitzes towards an enemy. No, it kills them if you do that. Alright.
Got the drop on him.
Silence weighs you down.
I wonder if this is gonna end your turn if I do that. Crippling blow. Punches an enemy, inflicts one of several status effects. Attack cannot miss and will trigger momentum. Or subdue.
Stop moving around.
Relocate.
They moved like Advent used to move. Different fighting technique, though.
We'll find more answers inside.
Ooh. If we're gonna crit, I want to do that.
We're heading in.
Perfect. Hmm. I don't think I've taken damage yet.
You're about to enter some offices. Now the owner must be holed up in there.
Well, let's... Oh, I can't blast through there. I don't have any blasting charges. So what I actually want to do is attack with the guys who can't stun first.
It's go time!
Oh, depressing. Okay, so Fearless Advance does not stop them.
VIP in sight. Capture a Fable.
Okay, 2 and 3.
You're good to go. Move out.
Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Oh, and you have momentum, so you can move again, huh? Let's move you over here then.
Out of my way!
Watch yourself.
I can't tell how much life he has left.
Arrested the hostile.
Oh, you bastard.
Fight! You're still in the fight!
No, I'm not so sure I am.
Hostile subdued.
Her will is boundless.
To sleep. Go to sleep. You'll regret that.
Front company shut down. Way to go. Whatever their plans, the progeny no longer have. God, I hope he's not taken out. Oh, they have that company on their payroll, and Director Kelly is on the line. I'll patch her through when you get back to base. I've read these on my other playthrough, so if you want to know all those things, just go ahead and watch that. Otherwise, I'll read them if they're new.
Progeny went after expensive assets. What's behind their sudden need for funding? They have no love for hybrids, which presumes a motive to kill the mayor. As for means, psionics could give them the ultimate insider, a member of Mayor Nightingale's protective detail.
Oh, 2 people got scars.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Alright, well that's all the new people.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities. Dozens of hybrids have recently disappeared throughout the city. We suspect progeny involvement. Find out if they're behind this, and if so, how they're doing it.
Alright, so that means we're going to be going here. What are my scars? Psi offense, I don't really care about that. HP reduced by 3, that's a big deal. Well, let's put her in there, I guess.
When you aren't on mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. And since the wounded walk among us...
Hey, I've been changing the bandages.
Now is the best time to deal with it. After all, the life of your squad mates relies on your successful recovery. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long term.
See, I did have a breaching charge, I just never put it on anything. Alright, so we'll take this one so I can get an additional bonus reveal. A hybrid escaped from the facility where she was claimed. A progeny recruiter attempted to indoctrinate her, lock down the location before the progeny can destroy evidence of their plans.
When hostile forces feel overwhelmed, they may attempt to cut their losses in a spectacular fashion. But they might destroy evidence or activate a bomb as you approach. Whatever the case, stop them.
Yeah, I don't have enough. Anyways, because I doubt you'd have to get trank rounds for your gauntlet. That would be kind of a stupid thing.
The progeny are holding people in this facility. Get them out safe and sound.
Stun. Alright, well, let's put you in there. Oh, you know what? Actually, can't imagine you can actually get your... You can't actually get your weapon disabled, can you? I mean, you got gauntlets. You go first. And let's go.
Breaching now. Breaching now. Go, go, go.
Ugh.
This building is wired. Stop them from blowing it up.
I'll make it there. Your tether unbroken.
Lead the target. Take extra time to carefully lead a target, granting a guaranteed chance to hit, but delaying the shot until the enemy's turn. That's kind of weird.
Roving.
I have to move.
Two shapes from east and west. All her words fall like the clear, soft dew.
Subdued hostile.
Mobile.
Heading over.
Slithering. Don't struggle. Shame you didn't resist.
Hope I don't get more scars, but I probably will.
Reports confirm significant unrest in City 31. Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that.
I'm sure you already know your way around the armory. Each of you has a locker here. But it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now. Thank you. Truly. Congratulations. I realize now there should have been a cake.
Let's see here. Dazzle Shelter launches a sonic blast that disorients all enemies near the breach point. Targeted enemy is disoriented for an extra turn. Torque spits a blast of poison at a target. The enemy remain poisoned for 2 turns. Harry. No. Yes. The extra action from momentum can be used to prevent damage from the next attack instead of moving. Good. I need armor. Oh, it doesn't matter. $2 days. So we can get intel or we can get Illyrium. I think I'm gonna need intel early on so I can rush field teams. I think that's gonna be my strategy here. Although it'd be nice to be able to rush Illyrium as well.
An emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
More on this story as it develops. This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Alright, need a ride, impact frame with intel, or extra padding. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Difficult. Alright, so they're both gonna be difficult, so it's not gonna make a difference.
Hostile forces may attempt to guard a mission-critical device that needs to be stopped. Destroy the device in question when authorized. Keep your distance if you can.
And you can go here.
Move in now.
I'll shoot anything that moves.
Clear me a path. Time for a face-to-face. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
There's air, radiance, there's air around a star.
Yeah, why is that not working? Oh, I could have done parry instead. Damn it.
Closing on target. Should have squeezed you unconscious.
Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, it's not healing him. What the frick?
Quit squirming. Boom. Demolishing.
Dodge, dodge, aim, aim.
Time to move. Breaching now.
There's our target. Disassemble that thing.
Smashing extremity.
New notes arise.
Needed the exercise.
Ah, this is where you're at.
Disabling target weapon.
Fracturing.
Roving.
Orange and azure. Her eyes are liquid darkness.
Need a little help?
Eradicating.
Hmm.
Target weapon in play.
On my way.
Splinter.
I should have used the other one. Shit.
Weapons dry. He'll be fine.
Just a scratch.
Ready for anything.
Yeah, it's not healing anymore.
No ammo. Reloading weapon.
Gremlin on the way. Nearly out of ammo. Covering ground.
Give it your all. Fracturing.
again. I'm good.
Alright. I'm not super happy about this healing thing that's been on here.
The progeny are kidnapping hybrids and turning them into psionic thralls. The process is irreversible. Stop the abductions so we can ensure the city's hybrids return to their lives.
Spontaneous vigils broke out in honor of Mayor Nightingale, whose recent death still roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor, said one attendee.
She got it, you know? It wasn't about making things better for me and mine. Hybrid, alien, human, she did her best for all of us.
The city council voted unanimously to hold elections within the month. Councilor Parada released the following statement.
Mayor Nightingale once said, "Governance does not need popular approval, but it requires the people's consent."
Helio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
So we can actually go and do this mission already, huh? I guess that would be my recommendation. But we'll call it quits here for the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll continue to upload these videos. Let me know what your thoughts are about these mods, and if you have other thoughts. Have a great day.